I was comfortable there because I had been there. I think if I had come in cold, I'd have really been terrified. I was terrified, but I'd have been, you know, inanimate when I got there. If it hadn't been that I had already spent a lot of time in the studio, knew Lorne, you know, I knew the boss. So how much trouble can I get in, right? I figured they were going to send me home after the first week. I really did. Because these other guys were so much better musicians than me, Cheryl and everybody in the band. It was really fun because not only are they great musicians, these are the real cats in New York. When I was a kid, along with listening to all that stuff, I would look at pictures of all those old bands from the 20s and the 30s and the 40s. And I go, that's what I want to be. I want to be one of the cats. You know, I want to play really good, but that was almost more important, that I wanted to be. And all of a sudden, here I am among them. So that was a joy for me to be there. I don't remember the first one. I remember one of the very first ones. At first we were up in a sort of a crow's nest thing, up over the stage, up over the stage left. And Harry Dean Stanton was the host. And there was a scene where he was supposed to climb up a ladder. He plays harmonica really well. He was supposed to climb up a ladder and get into the crow's nest with us and play. Well, Harry had a little trouble at the top of the ladder, you know, so I had to help him into or he might have just played from the ladder. It didn't quite go, but I remember that, and that might have been the second or third show. That might have been the first one. I don't remember specifically the first. First we had the crow's nest. I think that might have only been 1 year. Then we moved down to where the band pretty much still is now, center stage. So then there's a stage left area for comedy. There's a stage right area for the guest band, whoever's on that week. And there's whatever they can utilize in the studio. There's only 150 people in the audience, at least in my time there. So they use every bit of space to set up scene, you know, scenery for staging. One hysterical thing that happened. Okay, so stage right from us is the guest band spot. So this Irish band, the Pogues, is on. And Shane MacGowan, the singer in that band, is a pretty notorious drink and drug guy, you know. So the Pogues came, and they sounded great, you know, at the rehearsal and stuff. And Shane seemed to be pretty together. There's a scene, a comedy scene in the show, it's like an Old West bar thing. So they build a bar. You know, I love seeing that stuff. Like they tell the carpenters, we need a bar from 1848. You know, okay, bang, 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 there it is. You know, it's 1848 over there. Anyway, there's this bar, and there's an actor from New York. Some, you know, handsome New York guy is the bartender, dressed in Western gear or whatever it was. Shane comes out to do one of the numbers. Joe Dixo, who was the stage manager, is looking at his watch. 30 seconds. Shane sees the bar, goes off stage, walks over to the bar and goes, whiskey! And the guy goes, it's not. That's tea in those bottles. It's not whiskey! You know, that was hysterical.